Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Robert.
Hey, and I'm Tammy.
And we're the Farmville Pickers. Welcome to our barn. Well, how about the last 2 days after Christmas? On the 26th and 27th. Today's the 28th. So we shipped the day after Christmas. So what we're going to be pulling for today is going to be on the 27th and then today, which has been very busy. At this point, we've got... let's see, 34 items at $1,269. So overall, it's been the Christmas season has not slowed down.
No, not yet.
Maybe all of those gift cards that the people are getting are turning into sales for us. So
yeah,
can't complain. Can't complain. So you ready to get started?
I'm ready to get started.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So the first item is on AF14, and it is a fossil watch.
Yep. I see that right there. It says the man on it.
Yeah.
So $75, and it is new. It's got all the plastic stuff still on the watch itself, and box and the user manual, all that stuff. So good stuff. So we'll go get a battery put in it and verify that it works before shipping it out.
Yep.
All right, good deal.
Okay, so next is a lot of 5 Christmas Barbies on 100B.
All right, B is on my left side, correct?
Yep.
We finally did change those out. I think I see them here. So,
Want to hand some to me?
We got a holiday hostess, holiday surprise, holiday season. These are all holidays, right? Holiday excitement. And, of course, holiday treats.
Yep.
Good deal.
So I just listed these. I gathered up the remainder of what I could find on holidays. And that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
So, and then wouldn't you know, as soon as I listed it, I found one more, and I'm like, oh, she can wait till next year.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm not redoing it.
Good deal. So what did those 5 go for?
$49.99.
So $10 a piece. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Right.
Yeah, the thinner Barbies don't tend to go for a lot.
Yeah, the thin boxes, so you can see the thinner.
Yeah.
Generally, those are the lesser expensive ones. So.
10 to 15 usually is about what we get out of those.
Yeah.
Okay, next is on 97B, and it is a Ken Harley Davidson Barbie.
Ken. So we've got 2 Kens that are Harley, right?
Yep.
One of them's in a square box.
Yeah, not him.
Like that. Boy, yeah. And then the others kind of got kind of the cornered off boxes. So it's not the square, it's the cornered off ones?
You are correct.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, we just picked that up from the Barbie Hall in North Carolina, right?
Yeah, that sold the same day I posted it.
Yeah. Yeah. How much did that one go for?
$39.99. And I listed that at the top of the comp. So I was shocked, and they didn't ask for a discount or anything. And they actually bought 2. You'll see later on down, they bought a female. Oh,
did they buy the Harley Barbie too?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess she's Barbie. I shouldn't call her female. Okay. The next one is a lot of 7 porcelain dolls. So this morning I came out and bundled up porcelain dolls. So here's the lot of 7 that I put together. And I did 3 other lots. So I did 4 lots total. And they're up here in boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
So each one has 6 or 7 in them. And I went inside and sat down in my recliner, and boom, 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 sold.
And that lady, the same lady?
The same lady. I was like, wow, yay.
Yeah.
So as you can see, there's no big stack of porcelain dolls back there anymore.
Yeah, she cleaned all this out. So actually everything that's up here right now,
it's going out.
All sold today. Except for this clock here. Yeah. And that's going in my office if it works. It's got neons in it,
Yeah,
so I
he
figured,
likes the
you know,
neon
I like the
lights.
neon, yeah.
Okay, so
So we're not going to pull that box down,
yeah.
but all 4 of those boxes went to the same lady. You'll see later that we're going to come across those also. So how much did that box go for?
That box went for $35.
Okay.
And just a side note on that you missed in a video. Yesterday, before we headed out to go sourcing, we shipped 4 boxes to her.
Yes.
That I did the day before.
Right.
Yes. I
Yeah.
believe so, yeah. They were...
Those were not... We didn't get them in a video,
No,
though, right?
because we wanted... They were bigger, and the reason why we shipped them ahead of time is we already had those 4 huge boxes of Barbies that we had to drop off at the UPS.
Right.
And we thought these were going to go UPS too. So we thought, let's go ahead and do them so we don't have to make 2 trips to UPS.
Right.
But lo and behold, USPS was cheaper. We were both surprised.
Yeah.
But we're like, well, we already are here shipping them now. So
let's get it done. So,
yeah, so
that's 8 boxes in
and
the last
yeah.
week that
Yeah.
that lady basically has bought from us. That's
and
good stuff.
she bought 4 prior. So she's up to 12 total.
Goodness.
But that has completely cleared out this middle shelf of dolls.
Yeah.
And then the whole truck, surprise, honey, is full of empty boxes.
Empty boxes, of course. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So next is Jim Beanie. I don't have to tell you the color.
They're the blue ones because
Yeah.
that's all that we have left. What number is it?
35.
35. Oof. Are you sure?
Yep, they're
Oh.
just buried. I added stuff from another bin in there.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
filling
been
your bin
some
up.
things that are added. How many?
The 2. The Jim Beanies have been evicted and something
So we
else
got
is
2
moving
of
in.
them, and there's probably a couple left in there, right?
2 left.
Oh, look at the piggy.
Okay, and
What does that say on the back of it? Valleydale. What is Valleydale?
I think it's hot dogs, isn't it?
Huh?
It's hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
No, that's Sugardale.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Where did those pigs come from?
From the Roanoke buy with the porcelain dolls.
Gotcha. Okay. Good deal. All right. So how much did the 2 beanies go for?
$39.98, but I'm going to refund him $4. This is his 3rd purchase. He absolutely loves these beanies.
Yeah.
And he buys them 2 at a time, and this is his 3rd purchase. So he asked if we could please honor the price with the sale because the sales ended, and I said absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is right here on AF8. And it's a slot car trek, which Robert has always done awesome with these in the past. But unfortunately, the cars were not in there.
The cars were not in there.
But
If
some
the
of
cars were in there, it'd have been worth
$100.
100, yeah, 100 plus, right?
Because the cars are where most of the money's at.
Yeah.
So, but somebody was happy to give $32 for it.
$32.
So you got your money back. So
Good deal. Yeah, I think I give 25 for it. So,
that's okay. And now it's out of the barn.
yep,
So I'm a happy girl.
no doubt.
Okay, so next on 97B is Barbie Harley Davidson.
Yeah. There, that one is.
And again, she sold for full price, same day to the same person. And she sold for $29.99.
So she was $10 less expensive than Ken was.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
That's weird.
I think the Kens, there's just not as many out there. Because I've had several of the Barbie before, but not very many of the Ken.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so the next 2 are porcelain doll lots.
Okay, that's going back to the other.
Yeah. And these ones have 6 in them instead of 7, so they were both $30.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's a total of 4 boxes. We've already counted 1. This is number 2.
Yep. Okay, so today, what I want to talk about in between the breaks is purses. So purses can be very valuable and can bring a lot of profit, but they also bring a lot of risk. So I've made some decent money off of purses, but I've also had a few where I've gotten them and they were fake. And then of course you lose. So that's the risk of the downsize. So what I'm going to do is pull a few more orders, and then I have 2 purses in between the breaks that I'm going to give you some examples of and show you what was wrong with them.
Yeah.
And kind of the background story on those.
Okay.
Okay.
Counterfeit. We don't like counterfeit.
I know. Well,
Sometimes
really-
it's very hard to tell.
Really, the one is counterfeit, the other one's authentic, but there's something counterfeit about it. So I'll explain it.
Understood. Understood.
Okay. AF 120 is Skylander bundle.
All right. That's going to be down here in the bottom. Oh, it's all, yeah, I see the Skylander. The orange bottoms. Gosh, that's
It's
going to
heavy.
be heavy. Yeah. Goodness gracious.
I'm sure that's probably going to another reseller because there is 27 in there.
7 pounds of Skylanders.
And we only got about 50 cents a piece for them. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But you already recouped your money by selling the ones in the yard sale that
Yeah.
you sold. So,
Right.
we're okay. But we'll never buy Skylanders again.
No.
Lesson learned.
No more Skylanders.
Okay. So,
How much did that go for?
$15.99.
$15.99. All right.
They paid $42 total, though. So, the shipping was huge.
Yeah, 7 pounds is probably going to be,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's what made it hard bundling it. It was the weight. So they're still paying over $1 per piece price. So
Plus, it's probably going to California too, which for us is the
yeah.
most expensive ship to. So,
Okay.
That's good.
The next item is a vintage Woolrich jacket, and I picked this up at a church estate sale where they said just fill a bag, and their bags were ginormous. We walked out, there was so much stuff, and this one sold for $29.99.
$29.99. Woolrich is a good name, and you said it is wool.
Yes, I believe so. Yes, it is wool.
So you got two different things. You got the good brand, and you got the good type of material. So
Yep.
good stuff.
Okay.
How much did you say?
$29.99.
$29.99. Good stuff.
I had listed it for $49.99 when we picked it up this summer, and immediately had a lot of watchers. But as the season has gone on, nothing, and coats are such a hard sale for me. So I just kept bringing it down a little bit at a time till one of them jumped on it. Okay, so next is the fourth box of porcelain dolls. This one only has 4 dolls in it, so it sold for $20.
Okay, good deal.
Okay, and next is Adora.
Yep, we got a box for Adora up there.
Two Adora dolls with the purple eyes.
Yep, it's got 2 of them in this box right there.
Yep, and that leaves us with 6 boxes left.
6 boxes remaining, so a total of 12 dolls.
So you can see that I'm really anxious to get rid of them.
$15 for 2, $7.50 a piece. My goodness.
I'm
gracious.
ready to be done with them.
Maybe it's time.
Okay. AF54 is men's Apex large gray.
This is a pair of gloves.
Yeah.
54. All right. And you said large?
Yeah, large.
Here's one right here. I'll put that back. Men's Apex E-tip, right?
Yeah, large.
Size large.
That's them.
All right. Good deal. All right. And how much did the gloves go for?
$30.
I think we just had another person offer 32 for a pair. You
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And next is a nightgown, Yves Delorme.
Eve Delome. Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
And I got this at the same estate sale as the sweater that Robert picked up. This sold for $25.
25.
But it's so soft.
So soft. It is very soft.
Okay, and these are a pair of frame. Look at them.
They got bell bottoms.
These, I can swear I saw a picture of my mom one time in these when she was my age, way younger.
Yeah.
These are frame high flare jeans, and these came from the same estate sale.
High flare means bell bottom.
Yeah.
All right.
Those sold for $25 as well.
$25 as well. That's good stuff.
Okay, next is finally Wonder Woman sold, and she's in 33.
Okay. Yeah. We bought Wonder Woman at a yard sale, so it was actually, yes, it was. There was the yard sale in North Carolina where I bought all of the video games. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So there she is. She's a big one. How much did it go for?
$19.99.
$19.99. I bet the shipping wasn't cheap on that one because it's going to be such a long box.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. $19.99. Good stuff.
Okay, so let's look at the first purse.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys will remember this one just from our video the other day. Had all of the Brahmin purses that I picked up. This one came from a different person. And just starting to look at it, I just instantly got a awkward feeling. So I'm going to show you what I saw. Okay, so see the zippers? First of all, she said it was new, and this was broke off, and I didn't notice it when I picked it up.
Right.
So always do your due diligence. I have a hard time when I walk up on somebody's porch and they hand me something, I just want to turn and run.
Yeah.
But I have got to learn to just say, okay, give me a minute to look at it.
About that, yeah.
And then I got to be able to hand it back and say, no, thank you. But I have a problem of I just grab it, give the money, and I go look at it in the car, and then I get home, and then I have that ooh feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, so look at the zipper on this one. And see how this dangles, and there's no name or nothing on it.
Yeah, there's no markings on it.
No markings. So if you look at the Brahmin, it says Brahmin on it.
And there's no dangle either.
No dangle. So much better quality. I mean, this is still a beautiful bag. Don't get me wrong. It's gorgeous, but it's not authentic. And then other things I saw on the inside was, see how this is kind of just hanging? That to me seems like low quality, that would stretch and just kind of hang like that. Another thing that kind of caught me once I got home was, see how the color of this, red. I've never seen red liner on a Brahmin, but I thought that, that could be because Coach has brown, they have red.
Right.
So I thought maybe I just never came across the red one yet, but I did research. I never ever found a red one. And then if you look at the authentic Brahmin, they're always brown.
Oh, and they've got the
They
words.
say Brahmin right on them.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if I can pinch down on that too.
Oh, here, let me help you.
Yeah, see it says Brahmin in the fabric.
Yep.
Yep, and nothing on there. Wow.
So, unfortunately, that one there is not an authentic bag, so I could not list that one. What I did do, which is kind of outside of my normal, is I did send her a message. And I said on Facebook, and I said, the bag you sent me does not appear to be authentic. I said, and you listed it as new, only used one time, and the zipper's broke. You said there was no flaws, and the zipper being broke is a pretty big flaw,
Yeah.
And see, just the way that was catching is just not Brahmin quality.
Yeah.
So she never responded on Facebook. So
Well, if you're selling counterfeit product,
you're not going to respond.
Or you're not going to respond. So,
No. And I had paid $20 deposit to hold it through Cash App. So if I pay ahead of time, I only pay a deposit. That way if I do get scammed, I'm only losing a deposit. So I also messaged her on Cash App, and I actually requested the $75 back from her and put a note in there, and she didn't respond to that either.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that is just a loss for me.
Right.
Yeah, but I can't.
I mean, really though, did you know those things before?
No, that was only the second time I've ever picked up Brahmin. I have always done Coach, and the reason why I stick to Coach is because I feel pretty confident with being able to authenticate them.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of research, watched a lot of videos. I kind of know what to look for on the Coach. And I mean, I can see them very quickly if they're fake, and I just walk away.
Yeah.
But the Brahmin, that was only my second time, and that was all within this 1 month.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, that's just that's a learning experience. It's a cost of doing business, right?
it is.
It's part of it. I mean, you learn from mistakes that are made, and then you just don't make them again.
Yep. But the good thing is, the purchase that I made on the other ones will more than consume the cost of all of them, and I'm still going to make plenty of profit.
Yep.
But it just kind of stings.
Yeah. Doesn't feel good.
No,
Anytime
it
you
doesn't.
get scammed.
Yeah. So just be careful. You know they're out there. Okay, next is Dolly Dingle. She's right
Dolly
up.
Dingle,
Dolly
yeah.
Dingle.
That is a funny name. I know where it's at because it's right here in the sold area for our Yeah.
And she is a porcelain doll, so they actually do sell, just not very often.
Yeah.
$19.99 for her. You need to show her. She's adorbs. Look at her.
So this one's actually a different. It is a porcelain, but you also can see the name. It says Goble.
Yeah.
So this, and you can tell by the face of them, they've got a very distinctive face on Goble products. So
Yeah. And look, she's even got these little slippers. Isn't that something?
that is cute. That is cute. And it's numbered to 6,000 too.
Yeah.
Man, it's amazing that those aren't worth more
I
money.
know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so $19.99 for her. And then next is, and this is really nice, Free People. I kind of wish I'd have just kept this for myself. It's just not my size. It's beautiful. And I only got 20 out of it, which was less than what I wanted, but it does have a pretty big pen mark on it. Right there.
Yep. Let's see. Yep, you can see it right there.
I didn't notice it had pockets. Look at that.
It's like a little jacket.
Yeah. So I think it would have probably went for about 30 if that pen mark wouldn't have been on there. But still, 20 is not bad.
Yeah.
I got it, I believe, probably either $5 or $7 at the Goodwill.
Okay, good deal. So $20 on that one.
So it wasn't great, but it was okay. All right, now 43 is going to be a pair of gloves, Cirrus.
Did you say 43?
Yeah, 43. They're size large. I don't know how you say that. SEIRUS.
Is it size large?
Yep.
Okay. It's the only one I see in this box. So hopefully there's not more.
Yeah, we didn't have many of those.
Okay.
Can I peek at those real quick? Oh, this is what the guy that bought a pair said that this came off on his already. Oh, I do see it is starting to come off.
Yeah.
Yep. They're vintage. They're older, and that pair sold for 20, and I had them listed for quite a bit more. So
yeah.
And that's the last pair. All right. Next is a Anthropology Pilcrow button-up, and this one also sold for 20.
Okay. Got a lot of $20 sales on clothing today.
Yeah. Okay, next in 45 is 3 Madame Alexander dolls.
45.
And they're not in boxes or anything, honey.
Okay. Oh, I see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you come help?
Yep, I can.
We
Aren't they
got
cute?
one. Yeah, it is very cute. One. Oh, and it's got a head that moves too.
I know. It's
Oh, it's
tiny
supposed
little.
to move. Wow.
Yep.
2
3.
and 3. Good stuff. Madame Alexander, Little Women Collection.
Yeah. You'll love the price tag on those. Those were $9.99.
$9.99 for 3 dolls. The squeeze is definitely not worth the juice on that one.
The Madame Alexander are either great or they're just not great. Some of them sell for $40, $50, and then others are just not that desired.
Yeah, actually,
especially not having the box.
We're doing a countdown to our top sales. We're going to be posting that actually on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
But we've still got to record it.
Yeah.
Anyway, but we're going to do that. And I did notice whenever I was preparing for that there is one in there that sold for over $100.
Yeah. So when you buy a lot of them, what do you got to do?
You got to get rid of the
you got to get through
ones
them.
that don't sell and sell the ones that do sell. So,
So Robert made a comment before he went and picked up the dolls. A lot of $20 clothing sales today. Yes. And it seems like that seems to be the sweet spot for clothes, which makes me a little bit nervous because when I'm pricing them higher, I'm not getting any action. So I'm going to have to step back and think about what is my plan going forward. Because picking these up at the Goodwill, this is the first year I've really sourced clothes from the Goodwill. And if you're getting them on the half off day and it's $2.50 for a blouse, $20 is plenty.
chances are, if I may, You're not going to find those
Probably not.
still on the shelf
No.
or on the rack at half off.
So you're looking at 5 would be the lowest. Some Goodwills are 7. Most of
and
the
8,
ones I shop for, those type of blouses are 5. Sweaters are $7.99. So I really got to step back and say, okay, is the Goodwill the best place to source clothes? Or am I better off to wait until garage sale season and try to get a lot of clothes stored up to list for next winter?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just pausing a little bit on clothes. I'm still going to look at the Goodwill, but it's going to have to be a gem of a piece for me to pick it up right now until I can get a little bit more sales history to see what the clothes I'm picking up from the Goodwill are going to go for. And if you remember, a few videos ago, I had talked about, when I used to pick up clothes, I would just get anything and everything. And then I got to a point where things only sold for $9.99, sometimes free shipping. So we purged a lot of those clothes, and I started over this season going to the Goodwill, trying to stick to just certain brands.
30 plus is what your number was.
Yeah, but I'm just not getting there. So I got to step back and slow down a little bit on the clothes. I don't have a ton. I probably have 3, 6, 9 bins full is what I have. So I don't have a ton, and some of those are bigger, bulkier sweaters. So,
but the thing is, whenever you first started buying them, you were selling a lot at 30 plus.
So the good ones went first.
Yeah, the good ones went first.
Now I'm down to maybe not as desirable ones.
Yeah. So,
I just
like with anything else, whenever you buy things, I like to look at, okay, while we were at Goodwill today, we spent this much dollars on this many pieces of clothing, so we averaged this much per piece of clothing, right? So whenever you look at what you did on the bundle, I think you did good.
Probably.
Plus, the other thing to think about, is just the fact that you're now full time.
Yeah.
Guess what? You were not.
Right.
Last year during the the yard sale season, is you weren't full time, so we weren't really looking.
Yeah.
So I think it's.
So this summer,
the sky
definitely,
is the limit.
I'm going to be digging through the clothes, and you're going to be like, oh. Can you drive yourself to the garage sale still?
Yeah, so here's the deal we'll have to make, though. Pinky promise.
Okay.
Give me a pinky. All right, pinky promise that the clothes will come the second half of the day.
Yeah, so we can get the good stuff, and then we can backtrack for clothes if we have to.
Understand that clothing normally is still there at the end of the day.
It is. It really is. So you're right. That makes sense. Get in, get the good stuff, and even if we have to go back to the same sales to take a second round to look for the clothes. But, I'm not going to give up on getting clothes at the Goodwill. I'm just going to be more careful. I think when I first started getting clothes from the Goodwill, I got really excited again, and I picked up a lot of J. Jill, Soft Surroundings, and those are just not selling for a whole lot for me. I thought they would sell more around the 25 to 30, but it's looking more like it's going to be around 15 to 20.
Yeah.
So I'm going to back off on those and look for like your Anthropology, your Free People, the Eileen Fisher, Lafayette 148. Just be very selective when I'm paying that $5 price. And then when I go to the yard sales this summer, if I can get them for 50 cents or $1, then it's fine to pick up J. Jill or Soft Surroundings.
Definitely doesn't make good business sense to pay $5 for something you're only selling for 15.
Right.
Because honestly, 15, 20% to eBay, that's going to be $3.
Yep.
All of a sudden, you're down to 12. You had your time, you got your initial investment. Really?
I know, that's correct.
It's just.
And I don't have a lot of them, but you probably will see over the next, month or 6 weeks that you'll see some of those blouses probably go out for 15, and I'm going to be recouping my money and making a few bucks. But I would rather recoup my money, make a couple bucks, learn my lesson, than to just have them sit forever. And then be more careful going forward about just getting the big name brands. And it was a learning experience. I had to figure out exactly what those bigger name brands were. Because Robert's right. There was blouses that sold for 30, 35, 40, 50. So those are what I got to look for.
You're not going to know what they're going to sell for whenever you're in the
Not
Goodwill.
necessarily.
You're just not going to know if you don't take a chance.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is the big decision that we've got to make about growing. If we grow, then we've got room to hold on to stuff.
That's true.
And it not be
a big deal to have it 2 seasons,
right?
Or maybe 3 here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and here's Vineyard Vines. quarter zip. And see, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. This is and look at this.
Still with the tag on it.
And you would think this would sell for $30, $40, but here's the problem. It's size small. Smalls I generally don't pick up because they're very hard to sell. Same with extra smalls. But this I got at a garage sale for $1.
Yeah.
So I was willing to take a chance. And you see, I almost got 20 out of it.
$17.99. That's good.
So this is the kind of stuff I will be still getting at garage sales.
So for a $1 investment, yeah, heck yeah, that's a good investment. For a $5 or $6 or $7 investment, no, not so much, right?
So I'm just learning. Okay. Oh, AF56, there's a lot of Pez dispensers, Simpsons.
56, you say?
Yeah, 56.
Oh, yeah.
And if anybody has any wisdom to share with me on the clothes, please post it down in the comments.
No doubt.
Help me be successful.
So some of these are new in package, too.
I know. When I was posting them, I thought, I wonder how them taste.
Yeah, they're probably pretty old and wouldn't taste that great, I would say. Okay, how much did the Pez go for?
$14.99.
$14.99.
And I'm excited because we have picked up vintage Pez before. They were a hard sale.
Yeah.
But those, I just listed those last weekend. Okay, next is on AF13. It's just a little forget-me-not vase. White with purple flowers. Yes.
Got it. Boy, that is pretty.
It is.
Bavaria.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. How much did that sell for?
$14.99.
Set that over there so that I don't break it. $14.99?
Yep.
Okay, good deal.
Okay, I just picked this up on like 2 videos ago and said this will probably have to hit the garbage. It'll never sell.
Ready to throw it in the garbage.
$120.
You actually went to the bin and picked these out specifically and said, these will never sell. I'm going to have to throw them in the garbage.
I need to change my attitude. Maybe I hurt their feelings. Maybe I need to pick everything in this barn up and say.
Yeah, I know. I would say that it maybe was a viewer, but that video actually hasn't even hit the.
It hasn't yet.
Hasn't hit the airwaves.
Funny.
Good stuff.
But it was a big whopping $12, honey.
Big $12. Woo, woo.
But it's out of our barn. This one kind of hurts my feelings too. So these are Lululemon, and at that same garage sale where we got that what is it called? Vineyard Vines. Robert found several Lululemon, and we were so proud of that.
This is the same place we bought those boots from?
Yeah. But we've had these, and we have.
Don't sell.
Yeah, we have probably 5 or 6 more pairs. This pair sold for $15.
Yeah.
It's just kind of sad because those used to really go well.
Yeah, the Lulus used to be one of the Bolo brands that if you saw them, you picked them up.
But I think what it is ours is the old style because it physically has the tag hanging in it, and now the tag is just a flat surface on the material.
Yeah.
Is what I saw in another reseller video.
Yeah,
so that could be why they're not. Okay, AF46 is a lot of 2 Simpsons. And divided these out into different bins so it'd be easier for you to find.
Yeah.
Because remember, they got evicted from their shelf because Barbie needed it.
Yep, I do. All right, is it Mr. Largo and Database?
Did they say Series 12 on them, honey?
Series 12, yes.
Yep, that's them.
All right.
Yeah, show them our empty shelf back there because we're picking up 100 more Barbies for that empty shelf.
Yeah.
It's almost empty.
Almost empty. But then we've got this top shelf that's completely, I mean, because today, once we ship, all of this is going to be empty up top.
Yeah, that's true, honey. So then we have to decide, do we want to leave that up there for larger items or do we want to put some of those clear bins up there? The bins are kind of hard to navigate over top of your head, though.
They are.
So I think we just leave it for now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're down to the nitty gritty on the Simpsons, so that's $10 for 2.
$10 for the pair.
And I comped them all. What's left are about $5 a piece, so that's why I kind of started lotting them up by series is what I did.
Yeah.
Okay, on AF24, canister bags for a Kenmore vacuum.
So who buys canister bags for a vacuum cleaner?
I don't know.
This guy.
You do.
Yeah, this guy does.
You don't buy them. You get them for free.
I didn't pay for them, right. They were free.
Thanks, Vicki.
But who would even pick them up?
You would, because your wife went there and picked, and she said everything's free, and I didn't get any of the free stuff. And I sent my husband there a couple of days later to pick up the rest of my buy, and guess who brought home a bunch of the free stuff?
That was this guy. Yeah.
But he has sold a lot of it, so
Yeah.
I have to bite my tongue.
All right, so how much did those free bags sell for?
$15.99.
I got as much out of them free bags as you.
A lot more than the dolls.
Yeah.
More than the clothes.
Yeah. How about
More than this sweater right here.
How about that?
So you made more money on your free bags than I made on this sweater that I probably spent 30 minutes searching for at the Goodwill.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sometimes the money's easy, sometimes it's not so much.
And I thought this would be great for somebody for Christmas. But again, Adrian Vitadini, I can't say it, honey.
Adrian Vitadini.
Vitadini. How
That's
do
what
you
it looks
do
like.
that?
Adrian, what do you
can't.
think? Does that say Adrian Vitadini, you think? Possibly.
It don't matter because I'm never buying it again. $13.
Yeah, you're not going to want to remember that one. $13. Ooh.
I was trying to go for the Christmas vibe. Okay, so I'm going to go over another example on purses. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm shocked that they got me on this one because I know my Coach pretty well, but they got me. Okay, so this is a Coach Rogue 25, and these are generally sell for around $900, $1,200. Yeah, but I bought this one for, I think $150. I can't remember exactly. Forgive me for not remembering, but I generally don't pay more than $200 for these. And I listed it, and I didn't even catch it, but this tag was hanging on here. And my customer asked me, where is the original Coach hang tag? And I looked at it and I went, whoa, yeah, that is not.
Definitely not the right one.
So if you want to see the tag that should be on it, I took this off of my purse just to give an example, but this is the Coach 1941 Rogue tag. So that's what it should look like. That's what should be there. Obviously the color.
Not that color, but yeah.
But this, I believe, is off of an old vintage probably bag, because I looked this up last night and that's probably off of a 25, 30-year-old bag. So I think what happened after I bought this, I think they didn't feel good about how much they were selling it for.
They did the switcheroo.
Yeah, they took the hang tag off because this right here, believe it or not, sells for almost $200.
So they took that off and sold it for as much as what they sold you the whole purse for, probably.
Yeah.
So they doubled up on their money by
They
changing
sure
the name
did.
tag. Yeah.
So I unlisted my purse and I relisted it last night, $200 less. So I'm still going to make money. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's still a beautiful bag, but it has no hang tag on it. And a lot of women are very picky
Stickler
about
for the
that.
hand tag. Thing is, there's got to be a way to protect yourself. If there's
You
no
know
way
what
to
the way to
protect,
protect myself is to only do local pickups and inspect the purse before I leave.
so
It's
no
gotta
more,
be on
no
me.
more in the mail.
No more in the mail.
Okay, so there's your fix then.
And I don't do that many in the mail.
Yeah,
Most of mine are local pickup.
yeah.
So the lesson that I've learned is be cautious if you're having things shipped from Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to say the way I could have protected myself would be to make that person list it on Facebook Marketplace. They had me pay outside of Marketplace, so I made my own mistake by paying them by Cash App or Venmo. So if I'm going to have it shipped, they need to add it as shipping on Facebook Marketplace. Then if I got it and it was wrong, they would protect money back. So there is protection on Facebook if you follow using their listings. But the problem is most people won't do it because they don't want to get a 1099. All right.
All right. Well, good stuff. What is...
So next is AF39. It's a Smith & Wesson ACP magazine.
Okay. You said 39?
Yeah.
All right.
And I think we only have the flat ones left.
39. Yeah. All right. Smith and Wesson. All right, and how much did that go for?
$11.39.
$11.39. Good stuff.
Okay, another Simpsons on AF48. It's Smithers.
48. All right, Smithers on AF40. Oh, that one's a sealed one.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
We only have one more sealed one.
All right, how much did Smithers go for?
$10.
Oof, that's not good for sealed, is it?
Yeah, that's what it sells for, though.
Yeah.
Okay, next is a piece of Capote. I'm getting close to being able to say it.
Capote.
This little flower right here.
All right, yeah, that's a pretty one, isn't it? Capote. All right, and how much did that one go for?
$9.99.
$9.99. And is that the end?
That is the end.
That is the very last one. So, man, look at all of this stuff we got to get shipped. Wowzer. All right.
That's a lot.
All right, you got anything else you want to say to your fan base out there? Miss Rhodes.
You put me on the spot. No, the only thing I say is just if you have suggestions for me as I'm learning, don't be afraid to share them.
Yeah.
Because I'm here to share what I'm learning with you, and I would love for you to do the same in return.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of things that we learn from people that comment, because there's going to be things that we're doing that just don't work for other people. You know, there's always possible better ways. So, all right, are you ready to get shipping?
Yes.
All right.
Let's get to work.
Well, let's get this thing closed out.
All right.
All right. Like, subscribe. Way.
You're silly.
All right, so we are done now. So, yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
He's silly.
So we need to ask them to please comment, like the video, please subscribe to our channel because that definitely helps us.
Yeah, it does.
We're up to 255 now.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, that's good. But we're growing.
Slow growth, but we're getting there. But thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support. This should hit just after the new year. So I want you to wish you a happy new year, and hopefully you were very safe with what you chose to do. And with that,
I know what we'll be doing. Sleeping.
we'll be sleeping.
Have a good.
Peace out.
See you next time.